Program of the conference. On behalf of the organizers from Tumkur University and S-VYASA Yoga University, I welcome you all for this keynote address session on the second day of the International Conference on Yoga and Education. We begin this with a Vedic mantra invocation. Before that, I invite both the speakers of today's keynote address. We have with us Srimad Swami Atmapriyananji Maharaj, the Vice Chancellor of Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda University, Kolkata. Also we have with us Professor K Subrahmanyam ji, the Dean of Division of Yoga and Humanities, S-VYASA Yoga University, Bangalore. Let us welcome both these great men of Vivekananda. I request our Vedic team, Sushrita ji and Venkateshwara ji, to join with us. Narayananand ji also for the Vedic chanting. Swami Narayananand also to join. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Ganana Antva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashrunvannotibhiseda sadhanam Om Mahaganapataye Namaha Om Medha Devi Jushamana Naagad Vishwachi Bhadra Sumanasyamana Tvaya Jushtanudamana Duruktaan Brahadvadema Vidathe Suvira Tvaya Jushtarshirбhavati Devi Tvaya Brahma Gatashri Rutatvaya Tvaya Jushtaschitram Vindate Vasusano Jushasvadrabino Namedhe Medham Indro Dadatu Medhan Devi Saraswati Medham Me Ashvina Vubhava Dhattam Pushkarasraja Apsarasu Chaya Medha Gandharveshu Chayanmanaha Daivim Medha Saraswati Samam Medha Surabhirjushata Visvaha Amam Medha Surabhir Vishwarupa Hiranyavarna Jagati Jagamya Urjaswati Payasa Pinvamana Samam Medha Supratika Jushantam Mayi Medha Mayi Praja Mayi Agniste Jodadhatu Mayi Medha Mayi Praja Mayi Indra Indriyam Dadhatu Mayi Medha Mayi Praja Mayi Suryo Bhrajo Dadhatu Om Satchayo Ravrimahe Gatun Yajnaya Gatun Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastirmanushebhyaha Urdhanjigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astudvipade Shanjatushpade Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. I request Professor S.C. Sharma ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Tumkur University, to welcome both the speakers of keynote address today by giving them bouquets. We also have with us the divine presence of Srimad Swami Vivekananda Maharaj, the spiritual head of Ramakrishna Ashrama Tumkur. We bow down and welcome Maharaji also for this occasion. We have the divine presence of Puja Guruji, Dr. H.R. Nagendraji, Sri Raghuramji, and other speakers of the conference. We welcome you all for this keynote address session. The first keynote address will be delivered by Professor K Subrahmanyam ji, Dean Division of Yoga and Humanities at S-VYASA University, Bangalore. Professor K Subrahmanyam is a well-known speaker and orator around the world, propagating human values among the youth with the disciplines of Swami Vivekananda, over which he has got his doctorate. It was natural of him to inspire and motivate the youth, the young mind, with cultured thoughts. A well-known disciplinarian of the present time, he had been the principal of a Gurukula-based college named after Swami Vivekananda, accredited with category A by NAC in South India. He had also been the principal of the National Defense Academy, Pune, one of the many meritorious posts in the government and private sectors. He had written over 200 articles in international journals of philosophy, culture, tradition, and religion, and he is also the author and editor of over 14 books, including The Eternally Talented India, 108 Facts. Recently, the Ramakrishna Mutt Chennai had brought out a very wonderful book, a colorful book, Rama, Krishna, and Ramakrishna, to emphasize he who was Rama and Krishna has come as Ramakrishna. An awardee of many titles, including the title Parivrajagacharya, he had also been awarded Vivekananda Award of Excellence by the Ramakrishna Mission, Coimbatore. He is presently the Dean, Department of Yoga and Humanities at S-VYASA University, and also the President, Chairman, Advisor, and member of many organizations and institutions across the globe. It's a great honor for us to have you here, Professor K Subrahmanyam, to deliver the keynote address on this occasion on the title Yoga and Education. We welcome you and humbly request you to offer your keynote address. Thank you.
Esteemed Swamijis and my dear friends, Sri Venkateshwara is in Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh. In Chittoor district there is a village. In that village there is an elderly woman. That elderly woman lost her son and daughter-in-law in an accident. The pair had a son, and the son was brought up by the grandmother. The boy completed his +2. He appeared for the MCET examination. He got through. He got a seat in the medical college, Tirupati. The grand old lady sold out all her property, paid the fee, admitted the grandson in the medical college, Tirupati. Now the grandson wrote a letter to the grandmother. Granny, thank you very much. You admitted me in the medical college. It's not enough if you pay the fee and admit me in the hostel. I require at least 1,000 rupees to buy the books which are essential for my study here. And the grand old lady wrote back to the grandson, my dear, today I am writing a letter to Lord Venkateshwara. He will send you money. And literally she wrote a letter, a postcard, on which she described all her difficulties. It was addressed to Sri Venkateshwara Balaji, and my grandson is in the medical college. Please see that my grandson is sent 1,000 rupees immediately. The card was posted in the village. It came to Tirupati headquarters, head post office, and the sorters were distributing the letters into their various sockets. The postman in charge of that section laughed at the address, Sri Venkateshwara Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanams. And when he showed it to his neighbors, the others also laughed. There was a laughter among the postmen there. The postmaster called them, please share the joke with me. They described. Sir, a lady has written a beautiful letter to Venkateshwara asking him to send 1,000 rupees to her grandson. The postmaster read the letter and he scolded the postman. Take it seriously. Why do you laugh? It's after all a sentiment. She has expressed her devotion. She has expressed her faith. We are about 100 people working in this head post office. If each of us can contribute a little amount, the amount may be about 1,000 rupees. If you all can collect the amount, we shall send it to that boy and it will be a good service. One postman was in charge to collect the amount and they were able to collect about 750 rupees. The postmaster sent that money to the particular address to that particular student. And the boy was stunned. In the money order coupon it was written, from Lord Venkateshwara Tirupati. My dear boy, your grandmother has asked me to send you 1,000 rupees. For the present, I am sending only 750. Please accept this and use this economically. The grandson was shocked, surprised. Lord Venkateshwara sends money. He wrote back to the grandmother, thank you very much. I really admire your wonderful devotion. Lord Venkateshwara listened to your prayers and he sent me 750 rupees. But ma, I wanted 1,000 rupees. What about the remaining 250? Then the grandmother wrote back to the grandson, my dear grandson, Venkateshwara does not let us down. He must have sent 1,000 rupees. These post office people have swindled the remaining 250 rupees. That is the popularity we have or reputation we have about the government sector organizations. It is because we don't have yogic education in the public sector. If only the employees of the public sector are trained in yoga, they would have been ethically excellent. They would have won the confidence of the people. Today, if anybody falls sick, he won't go to a government hospital. He won't go to the corporation school. He won't go to a government college. Why? The people running these institutions are not trained in yoga. Yoga does not mean only physical exercises. And somebody advised that grand old lady, ma'am, don't believe these post office people. Next time you write a letter by courier to Venkateshwara and request him to send the money by courier. She wrote a letter, took it to the courier office, and the clerk there received the letter. He went in, asked the manager, here is an old lady with a letter addressed to Venkateshwara, shall I accept it? The man inside said, take 15 rupees, keep the cover with you for 4 days, return it if she asks, the address is not available. On one side, the public sector people are not trained in yoga, they are looting the society. On the other side, the private sector people are averse to yoga, they are killing the society. People in between are suffering. One side the devil, the other side the deep sea. What is the redressal? What is the remedy? If not yoga, nothing comes to our rescue. Swami Vivekananda dinned into the ears of every individual all over the globe. Sooner the better you return to yogic education. And yesterday I was at Kabban Park. I saw an elderly gentleman with a bottle of alcohol and a packet of chips. He was eating, drinking, listening to pop music. And I asked him, do you have any problem? No. I eat well. I drink well. and I enjoy well. I was surprised. What is your age? His hair was grey and he was drinking. He said, I am 21 years, sir. At the age of 21, he looked like a man of 70. It's because he never went to the yogic exercises. Meanwhile, his father came. My son, I have been searching for you. And that father is like a young man of 35, 40. The previous generation people were different. The present day generation. Swami Vivekananda repeatedly told everybody, muscles of iron and nerves of steel we require, and we create people who are unfit even to sit erect. This is the state of educational system in our country. In 2010, in Vijayawada of Andhra Pradesh, 9 young girls within the age group of 18 and 20 committed suicide because they were unable to pass the examination. If one door is open, 10 doors are closed, or if one door is closed, 100 doors are open. The confidence level in the society has come down. Corruption has been on the ascent. Confidence has come down. Swami Vivekananda, a few days before he passed away, his friends asked him, Swamiji, what is the secret of your success? We thought you would be the Major General. We thought you would be the principal. We thought you would be the Vice Chancellor. You would be this. But you have been the prophet of the whole globe. You had been the Messiah. What is the secret of your success? Confidence. Confidence, confidence. Without a pie in my pocket, I was able to go around the world twice like a prince. And that essential fact, confidence level is being brought down. Even before the child learns to say Ma, the child says bore and depression. Depression is the most important characteristic feature of the present day society. We are unable to be physically strong, leave alone muscles of iron and nerves of steel of Swami Vivekananda. We are unable to have at least a little faith in ourselves, leave alone the confidence, and we are people loitering in the verandas for want of a petty job. What is the use of this modern education? It is utility that is of value. If this mic is useless, it is of no value. Anything can be tested on the anvil of utility. This conference, is it useful or not? Is the mic useful or not? Is the rostrum useful or not? If it is useful, it is of value. If the husband brings the pay packet on the first of every month, he is a useful husband. At the house, in the evening, when I return home, if my wife brings me a cup of coffee, she is a useful wife. Anything is useful is then precious. What is precious is of value. What is of value is of usefulness. You keep education in that. Is it able to get the jobs? Is it able to keep the boys and girls healthy? Is it able to make the young men and women confident? Is it able to instill an ideal? Is it able to make them overall healthy at every level, in every walk of life? For all people, it should be in a position to give the utilitarian value. There are other aspects. From the uselessness to the usefulness, there are 2 grades. The mic can be useful, the mic can be useless. Wife can be useful, wife can be useless. Education can be useful, education can be useless. In between, education can be dangerous. Mic can be dangerous. Education can be a nuisance. Mic can be a nuisance. In certain places, the connections are not proper. The mics will produce simultaneously the sounds of a lion, roaring of a lion, braying of a donkey, disturbing me, disturbing you, not allowing you to sleep, not allowing me to speak. This will be the fate of several mics. They create nuisance value. In our colleges, are the girl children peaceful? Are not the boys teasing? Are not the boys teased by the seniors? Is it not a nuisance value that the education is giving us? Are they obedient to the parents? Are they of any use to the society? You cannot stand in a public bus stop. You cannot freely travel by a train. Somebody teases, somebody pulls, somebody shouts, cat calls. Everywhere, nuisance value only we have of education. And mic can be dangerous. If the husband comes home without the pay packet, fully drunk, shouting at the wife and children, he is a nuisance. If he brings this pistol and shoots, he is dangerous. If the mic is not properly connected, if I hold it, it gives me a shock and it is dangerous. Today, education is certainly not useful. It is useless. At the physical level, it is useless. At the emotional level, it is useless. At the intellectual level, it's useless. I went to a mall. I bought a product for 48 rupees. I gave the girl there 100 rupees. And the remaining change, what did you study? Mathematics MSc, sir. She doesn't know how much would be the remaining change. She took the calculator and she was pressing. Out of 100 rupees, I got an article for 42 rupees. The remaining amount, how much, she doesn't know. The basic factors in the elementary education, reading, writing and arithmetic, something of everything at the secondary education, everything of something at the university education, are we able to achieve our goals? It is absolutely useless. And to make it useful at every level, you have to introduce yoga. The misnomer about yoga is it is confined to asanas. Certainly not. At the physical level, to make us strong, you have ideal education in Ram. He is an expert in every respect. His education is useful to himself. His education is useful to the society. He is able to remove the evil from the society. He is able to establish dharma everywhere. The education given by Vishwamitra in 14 days of the mobile Gurukul is of excellent use. We find useless education. Poor Ekalavya. He went by the mechanical system. It has failed. Sons fail. Parents fail. Teachers fail. Society fails. Too much dependence on machinery. In the Bhagavata Purana, you have Lord Krishna immediately after the completion of the first year killing Shakatasura. Asura is Rakshasa. Shakata is a cart, a machine. Yashoda placed the small boy Krishna under the shade of that cart, bullock cart. She was busy receiving the guests. And that Shakatasura tried to kill Krishna under its wheels. The young child lifted the right foot, gave a kick to Shakatasura, killing it on the spot. What does it mean? Never depend upon the machines. Shakata is a cart, a machine. Man makes money, depends upon it, becomes a slave of it. Yoga is a self-confidence, self-reliance, self-dedication. The entire life of Swami Vivekananda can be summed up in just 3 words. Self-confidence, which we don't have. Self-reliance, we are unable to depend upon our own selves. And we are so selfish, we try to grab. Sri Ram and Sri Krishna are given such wonderful education either by Vishwamitra or by Sandipani Maharshi. Either by Vasishtha Maharshi or by Garga Maharshi. Both of them had 2 teachers. And same is the case with Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. They have been given useful yogic education. Useless education. Poor young boy Ekalavya went to the University of Drona. He is the first paid vice chancellor in our country. Drona was paid by Bhishma with the condition that he should admit only the students of the royal family. How about my son Ashwadhama? An exemption has been granted. Ashwadhama was the addition. Young boy of 16 years, Ekalavya came, sought admission, and Drona said, sorry, you cannot be admitted. He went home, practiced archery, keeping an image of Drona in front of him. He was successful, he became perfect. Arjuna with his party went for a hunting expedition along with a hunting dog. The dog strayed into the precincts of Ekalavya and it was barking. Ekalavya darted 7 arrows, stuffing the mouth of the dog without wounding it. The dog returned to its master, Arjun, and he was surprised at the wonderful feat made by a young boy. He went and requested Ekalavya, my dear Ekalavya, where are you studying? Which university is educating you? You are a master of archery. In which school of archery, international school of archery are you studying? Ekalavya gave the reply, I am studying in Drona International School of Archery. What nonsense you speak? I am there in the hostel. I never see you. No, sir, I belong to the correspondence course of Drona University. Correspondence courses are known for their bad notes, improper sending of the notes. The teacher and the student never come in contact, and we speak of reviving the yogic education. Ekalavya's education is useless. Drona came. You belong to my university? Yes, sir. Did you pay the admission fee? Did you pay the migration fee? Did you pay the tuition fee? Did you pay the special fee? Did you pay the examination fee? Did you pay this fee, that fee? With all penalty, give me your thumb. The training imparted by himself is denied to the society. Full many a gem of purest razor in the dark unfathomed caves of ocean bare. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen on the desert air. How many yogic experts are being put to use for the benefit of the society? They are trained by themselves. Nobody has imparted instruction to them. Ekalavya's education is useless. Rama's education has been useful to everybody. And there is the wonderful another gentleman, Jayadratha, the brother-in-law of the Kauravas. Kauravas are 100 in number. They have only one sister, Dushala. Dushala's husband is Jayadratha. That fool of an ass is educated in a particular university which never conducts any classes. You go to any university, students are never available in the classroom. They are always under the greenwood tree drinking tea, talking to the girls. And we want to revive educational system. Unless there is a grit, mere conduct of the conferences